Hey everyone, so here are some do nots with betta fish. So the first one is going to be do not put them in too small of a tank. The recommended size for betta is at least 2.5 gallons, but I would highly recommend at least a 5-gallon tank, as the one you see here is the 5-gallon Aqueon mini bowl. So this is 5 gallons. So 2.5 is half this size. You especially do not want to put them in anything less than 2.5 gallons. Again, I would recommend at least a 5, if not a 10 or bigger. Again, this is a 5-gallon tank here. And then this is a standard 10-gallon tank with my glowfish betta in it. Next is do not put a betta fish in with other fish in too small of a tank. Now, like I said, you could get away with putting a betta in a 2.5-gallon tank. Again, I would recommend at least a 5. But I would definitely not put a fish in with a betta in that small of a tank. Again, I would highly recommend at least a 10-gallon tank, and even more so recommend a 20-gallon tank, such as a 20-gallon long, like you see here. This is like a perfect size tank for a betta with other fish in it, if you want to get other fish with your betta. So at least a 10-gallon tank if you want other fish, and again, that might even be too small depending on your betta. Whereas a 20-gallon tank, you should be able to get other fish in there. Of course, the other fish that you put in will vary as well here. Third is do not put male bettas in with other male bettas. They will most likely end up trying to kill each other. Just like you really shouldn't be putting male bettas in with female bettas. I got very lucky with my two in this tank. Of course, this is a good sized tank. Most of the time, except for, of course, now when I'm making this video, they're usually on opposite sides of the tank here. But I actually do have a male and a female betta in here. But again, this is a 45-gallon tank, so it's not too small of a tank. But usually you do not want to put two bettas in the same tank unless they are females. And even then, you have to have a good sized tank for that to usually work out. But do not put two male bettas together in a tank, or usually a male and a female betta together in a tank. Then fourth here is do not use a heater in with your betta. A lot of people seem to think that bettas do not need heat for whatever reason. I don't know where that thought came from, since they are tropical fish. But you will need a heater in with your betta. They should be in the upper 70s degree Fahrenheit, somewhere around 77 or so is pretty much perfect for a betta. So somewhere in the upper 70s degree Fahrenheit is where you want your water to be at. So unless you have a super hot room or something, you will most likely be needing a heater. So do not use a heater in with your betta. And then number 5 here is do not use a filter as well. Again, don't know where this has come from over the years, but some people think bettas do not need a filter. I guess maybe the thought is because they can breathe from the actual air that they do not need a filter, but you still need a filter. Just make sure the filter is not too strong to where it's going to suck up your betta or push your betta all around the tank and stress them out, as that of course can lead to death or just a very fragile betta, very upset betta. So do not use a filter. You definitely need a filter in your tank. Again, just make sure it's not too strong for the betta. Alright guys, there are 5s do not for bettas. What else did I miss? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. As always, I appreciate you. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.